places, and today, as you can see, my hair is like going somewhere else because I'm off today and all of my friends are working today. So I am the Inday on duty to prepare for our food for tomorrow, for the dinner later when they arrive from duty. And I was just thinking of sharing a little recipe for all of you. And as you can see, if you're new in my channel, I actually made a video before this about how I enjoy winter time here in Saudi Arabia. And it's a little story time and a little educational or information sharing with you about some culture here that I have learned in Saudi Arabia. And today, I believe, I don't have anything on. It's my hair's free day as well, because on my previous videos when I usually do some of the vlog and after work, you would find my hair all tied up, and now it's just so happy drying out because I just had my shower earlier without anything, no gel, no spray, no nothing. So my hair is just happy the way it is. And on me, I'm placing the usual Vaseline and just giving my skin a little break from all of those makeup and everything. So you'll be watching how I prepare my winter juice. Some would say it's another version of Salabat or ginger ale. Because mainly the main ingredient is ginger, and not all people would like to have the taste of that ginger, so I kind of put a little nicer orangey taste, lemony taste, and a little sweet, just to balance everything. And if you will be liking my video, or if you want to continue watching, so then stay put. And for those who are not interested, okay, fine, what can I do? So for those who are staying with me, keep on watching. Hi there and welcome back. And if you happen to be new on my channel, you can actually check out some of my videos. Likewise, the previous video before this one about why I enjoy winter, showing out to you some of the jackets, collection jacket that I have, and how I enjoy wearing them during winter time. And today, following up after that video, I would like to share with you some of the beverages, or I would say like winter juice for me, or probably like tea for other people would say, that you could actually be sharing with your friends and your family, and you could actually enjoy for yourself. So if you would like to know more about the video and the recipe that I'll be sharing today, then continue watching. And today you can see I am boiling a pot, and roughly this recipe doesn't actually have a precise measurement, so it depends on how much amount you would like to prepare for your friends and your family or for yourself. And I think I would probably advise, if it's going to be for yourself only, something that could last for about like maybe 2 days only, and then you can just recreate or do another batch of this recipe for yourself. And if it's going to be for your family, probably it's like a 1 liter and 1.5 liters, depends on how many persons you have in the member of the family. So on to our recipe, and I call this winter juice. Others would say ginger tea, but more so it's not actually only ginger that I have. Some citrus that would give you the right amount of vitamin C that you have, especially like me, who's somebody working in the medical field. I actually need all of the protection, especially during winter time, because we have patients coming out from other places, even outside Riyadh, and you wouldn't know, and they are not actually aware of if they catch some flu or fever and some sort. So what I have roughly depends on, as what I have told you, depends on the amount that you're going to prepare. I have here the ginger. I peeled it off, then I washed it, I peeled it off, and then I washed it again, and I roughly chop it. Like, if this is like this big, probably 3 inches, you'd probably cut it into 3. And then I have the orange, and this is optional because the original recipe that I have tasted is actually mainly ginger and lemon, but I added orange just to make it a little tangy. And you could actually use a couple of the lemon. Depends on your taste, how lemony you want the juice would be, and how gingery you want the taste of the juice would be. So that's going to be your personal preference. And I would like you to use honey, but if for whatever reason you don't have honey, you could use either carob syrup or sugar, and I think sugar is most commonly used, so sugar. But if you want it a little more healthy, honey is right for this recipe because honey has an antibacterial property, much more with the other ingredients that would provide you enough vitamin C for the winter time. Now, how often would you like to drink this one depends on you, how much you like it to be drinked, and how much you could prepare it even on your way to work and other things. And if you want to alternate it with something that you like on winter time, like coffee or hot cocoa, that's your personal preference. Now, I am boiling the water. The ingredients that I have mentioned to you, I have actually joined them in, mixed them in. I just had to tell you that I just placed some of these objects on top of the stove for presentation, but otherwise I don't advise you to, because you might forget and you might open some of the burner and it might cause you fire. So just for the presentation sake, because this one I used for another recipe that I'm going to be sharing with you a little while. Now after this, you could drink this one cold, hot, or cold. And like if you're working on a place with a limited time for your tea break, like I would advise you to have it cold anyway, even though it's winter time. The content that you'll be drinking is not contradicting with the protection or the warmth that you'll be needing for your throat. So it's okay for this one to be taken in cold or hot, and it worked for me, so it depends on how it works for you. And you'll just have to wait this to boil up. Like I have been boiling this for like about more than 10 minutes, and I think that is just about it. Depends on the amount of honey you would like to have, if you want it to be more sweet or if you want it to be just right. Probably like this is round about like 1.2, I think this is 1.2 liter, or I think 1 liter enough. I think I placed like 3 tablespoons of honey, just to cover up some of the taste, because I'm not the only one who's going to drink this. I'm preparing this for my friends for our work today. Most of them, they are on duty today, and I'm the one left here at home, so I will be helping them out to prepare our food for tomorrow. Now after it boiled, you are going to leave it up for about like 30 minutes to cool down, so that you could be able to transfer it to another container. Now I prefer you to be using the glass containers, and I'm not sponsored, just so happen that what we have available now are the bottled Frappuccino from Starbucks, and it's kind of nice for the presentation to have them for work. So I cleaned them and I'm going to be using them. And I just placed just half of the sliced lemon. So I used like 2 slices of lemon and I cut them into half and I placed them. So for those people who would like to be experimental, like this is ginger, so I'm not sure if adding mint would be advisable because I think both of them have a strong taste. So I believe it's either you take out the ginger, continue with the orange and lemon, and then you could put the mint, or you could take out the mint and go on with the same recipe that I am presenting to you right now. And yes, this is the finished product, and I didn't fill in the bottle on top, so at least we'll be able to have the chance to shake it enough. And I think this amount is just right for us to consume during our tea break tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed my video today, and if you would like to see more of it, you can make your comments down below. You can even say how you do your winter juice, if you would say. And yeah, I hope you liked my video, and for those who are still new in my channel, feel free to subscribe. You can like, and with Lulay of all aces, you'll learn nonsense to useful ones that you can apply on your daily lives. Thank you for watching.